Hi, I'm Jerry Nance. I grew up in kind of a bad way. I lost my dad, and my uncles had raised me, and I had always felt different than the other kids because I didn't have both parents, and it really caused me to withdraw. When I got older, I kind of went into the drugs, or I actually really did go into the drugs, and that made things even worse. I had went to church when I was younger, but didn't really understand it. Had a lot of resentment towards him, because of what he had taken from me. I just didn't understand why, things were the way that they were as far as how my life was, how I felt towards him, how I felt towards myself. I ended up with 4 wonderful children, and in a weird kind of way, it just, I thought that I was a good dad, but yet I had a lot of addiction problems that kept me from actually being who I wanted to be, and who they needed me to be. And there again, I had a lot of hatred towards myself because of that. And that just kind of fueled my addiction. Through my addiction, it had gotten bad enough to where I was at a point in my life to where something had to change. Couldn't stand myself. Didn't want to be around anybody else. I got to a point where either something changed or I was just going to end up dead. I just didn't want to be here anymore. So I reached out to some people in Springfield, the Gateway Foundation. Luckily, they took me. I went there, started learning some different things, and on 3/20/16, I went to church for the first time. Really nervous. Had never really known how to talk to him or to ask him for anything, but I felt that I needed to, that I was still missing something, and I just had to try to make right, with myself and with him. I asked for his forgiveness to help me, because I didn't know what else to do. And of course, I cried like a baby, but I had a weird sense of calming at the same time, that from that point, everything was going to be okay. And it was just like a light come on. From that day forward, my life was still the same, but it wasn't the way that it was before. I realized that my life had become the way that I made it, not the way that he made it. He's guiding me back into school. I want to be a drug counselor, to go back and to be able to help people like I was helped where I was at there at Gateway. And I honestly feel with every breath that I take that that's what he put me here to do. I've just never felt so strong about anything in my life as much as I do now, as far as giving myself to him and accepting what he has in store for me. I just, I feel that I need to be baptized. I need to still just wash away all that I had from still before. I know I'm not that same person. I mean, just without him, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I wouldn't be sitting here. And I love him so much for that. Because like I said, for a long time, I didn't think that he did love me, or that he was actually even real until I asked for his forgiveness and his guidance. And boy, did he show me.
Jerry, I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.